Hey everybody, this is Jeff again. I'm on another adventure in Kelowna. This is going for a walk as part of my Kelowna Parks Challenge, where I try to see all 200 plus Kelowna parks in a year. It's going pretty well. Today, it's a lovely day, maybe the last nice summer day. The autumn has definitely begun here, and I'm going to continue walking down the waterfront. So we're going down to South Pandosy. We're going to walk south towards Mission Creek. Hopefully we'll get as far as the Eldorado Hotel. We'll see what happens. We'll see how far we get. I'm glad you're along for the journey, and I hope you enjoy what we find and what I can show you. Hey, well, here I am in my first park of the visit, Cameron Park. This is a park in the Pandosy neighborhood. It's a few blocks inland from the water. It's actually pretty close to the hospital. It's just east of the hospital. At first, when I got here, I saw a huge, luscious green lawn with two baseball diamonds, and I thought that was the whole park, but it's actually got hidden depths. On the east side, it's got a kids' playground and this lovely plaza I'm in. And on the north side, it's actually got a early learning center and the Kelowna Bocce Club. So if you love bocce, this is where you should come. I'm glad to have found it, and I hope the rest of the parks that we find are as interesting as this one. Hey everybody, I've made it to my next park on my adventure, and this is Osprey Park. This is a park in Pandosy, a little closer to the urban center there. It is a large and beautiful neighborhood park. It's got a baseball diamond, it's got a kids playground, and it has a nice concrete public washroom, which was open when we got there, so that was a good thing to know about. It also has a mysterious feature, which hopefully someone out there will know about and explain to me. It's a circle, a concrete circle on the ground. Now, of course, I immediately thought it was a discus circle. That made no sense at all. No, I think probably it was a toddler's wading pool that's been filled in. It's also possible that it was a merry-go-round base, but it's always fun to see what things you find, the legacy of generations that came before us and whose ideas were thought better of by subsequent people. Anyway, I'm glad to have found this park, and I'm on to the next one. Hey, so now I'm in Abbott Park. This is a really cool park. It's a, I don't want to say a linear park, it's another thing technically, but it's a very long and skinny park that leads you from Pandosy Street across Abbott Street to the beach. So it is a wonderful way for pedestrians to travel through this neighborhood without having to walk on the road next to the cars. You can walk on the grass, under the trees, there's lots of shade. It's really beautiful. So it's a really neat park, with lots of different sections to it. So behind me is the part between Pandosy and Abbott. It's got a children's playground, and it's got a grove of trees and some grass, and it's really beautiful. And if I turn around me, behind me, you can see there's this archway that leads across Abbott Street to a beach access park. So it creates a continuous path for people to travel, and it's really wonderful. And I think if I'm ever in this neighborhood, I'll try and take this route as often as possible. So here I am at the first solely beach access park on my adventure today. Of course, we had the beach access at Abbott Park, which was beautiful. This definitely has a different character to a lot of the beach access parks I've been to. Unlike most of them, where you have a nice sandy beach, a nice place to sunbathe or swim, this one has a piece of sewage infrastructure that leads to a certain smell in the air, a sign that says swimming is not advised, water quality fluctuates. So this is not a park to come to if you want to lie on the sand or go for a swim. But if you want a nice quiet place to enjoy the lake where other people might not be coming so often, this is a good park for you. So I've made it to Maple Avenue Beach Access Park. I'm just going to say this is the least developed beach access park I've found so far. It is a block from the Cedar Avenue Park, so doesn't have a beach, doesn't have a place to swim. Most of this park just looks like an empty lot. However, there's a really nice feature when you get to the waterfront. There are some broad stones that have been arranged in a staircase that leads down to the water under these gorgeous weeping willows you can see around me, providing a nice shady place. That is an absolutely beautiful spot, not necessarily reflective of the rest of the park, but perhaps we can call it the soul of the park. So I would say still a park worth visiting. I'm glad I could check it off my list. That was the first half of our trip from South Pandosy to the Eldorado Hotel. That was 5 parks that we saw that day, and I hope you enjoyed what you saw. If you did, feel free to like and subscribe to my channel. I hope to have the second half to you very soon, where we see 5 more parks, including Gyro Beach and Rotary Beach. So look for that. If you have any suggestions on how to improve these videos, other things you want to see when we go to parks, definitely let me know. And just let me know what you thought. If you've been in Kelowna for a long time and you have insight into these parks that we visited, I would love to hear from you. Thanks.